Let's see what happens. We should be going live. Going there it is. Boom, boom. Looks like we're live on Facebook. What's up, Facebook? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Let's check that audio real quick. Hold on. Oh shoot! Oh. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's up? What's up? It's VP here, Ginger Ale Flavor. You know, just doing a little stream. It's my birthday. You know, it's the COVID-y time, so you know you gotta do something a little different every once in a while. I gotta do something a little different. Got the family in here. Got the family. Got the family. Got the whole squad. Happy birthday! Thank you to my lovely husband Emeka. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? Come through, say hey. Let me get my chat up. Hold on, let me get the chat up. There we go. So we should be live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Got a little cake action going on. Man, let me slow down for a second. Let me slow down for a second.
Thank your supporters.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Oh man, we got a cake. This is really exciting. Man, how many years I've been celebrating my birthday with you good people? Man, it's been a little minute. Man, about almost 5-6 years.
You know?
Jesus. Jesus. Oh man, very good stuff. Very good stuff. What's up, everybody? Looks like we're live on Twitch. Looks like we're live YouTube. I might got some text messages coming in. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh man, well I definitely want to say thank you. Okay, so everybody's looking at me. So
the floor is yours.
well, I definitely want to say, you know, big ups to everybody that's in this room right now. I really appreciate y'all. Really, every single year I get to celebrate with y'all is a blessing. This year is especially a blessing. I've got my son is here. My nephew is in the building too, Big Liam.
Yeah,
This is really exciting. You know, more life, more growth. I can't be more happier in this moment. So I appreciate each and every one of you constantly just being there, and I care about each and every one of you, and I care about your progress and what you do and how you do it. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. There's no candles here, but you know, because COVID times, even though we don't have COVID, we still not blowing over cakes. That's not what we doing, okay? Matter of fact, I hope they ban that from now on because because we didn't like that to begin with. We didn't like it to begin with. So big ups. Thank you, Emeka, for everything today. I appreciate it. You always make every birthday so awesome and beautiful. Oh man, that is definitely the GOAT. That's Obi's daddy over there. A very good representation of what a man should be and how a man should interact with their wife. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Emeka, and thank you to my family that's out here. Yeah, so let's just have a good time tonight. Yeah. What's up? What's going on? Yeah, what's up? Oh man, let's have a good time. Let's Dash, of course, had the reggae music going in the background, as I know he always will. That's a fact. That's a fact. I might play some games later on. I might just keep us right here with the actually I might get people on the mic. Go ahead, Seth. Go ahead, sit down. You know, sit down, anybody.
Get on the mic.
I'm not ready for Lean. Lean would tell me about myself. I can already tell.
He said,
I can already tell. Lean and Obi gonna be like, all right, Lean, where we at? What we doing? You tell me which way we going.
Together for real.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? What's going on? If you're just now joining the stream, it's my birthday. Celebrating 29 years old. Wow, still not even 30 yet. What's happening? Yeah, so what's up, everybody? What's going on? Just now joining in. It's a birthday celebration. We're having a good time. Charleston, South Carolina, coming at you. We're right here in the studio. Do Work Media. Make sure that you follow Do Work Media. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Up to a certain hour because we're all parents now, and so we don't party late. This is as far as it goes. We're having a virtual celebration. This is what we do. Yeah, definitely. Let me go ahead and share this. Hold on, let's share this live video. Bop, bop. Oh yeah, celebrating the birthday. Oh yeah, that cake is looking good. I ain't gonna lie. I like a good what's it called? Funfetti, or excuse me, what is Publix called their cake? Superfetti or something like that. They said that Funfetti was copyrighted. They wasn't gonna get sued for that. So, celebrating my birthday. Boom. Yeah, this is very exciting, man. I'm actually very glad that we're doing this. I like doing this kind of stuff, so it's good. Let's see what have I done today. Let me go ahead and go ahead, if you see an open mic, go ahead and get your face in front of the microphone.
What's up, workaholics?
All right, that's Emeka Swain.
What's up, workaholics?
Big up, big up, big up.
There we go. Emeka Swain, Drew Dash on the check-in. Yeah, appreciate it. Okay, I know you wanted to get a video of me cutting the cake, yeah?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. I just want to say, this might be, I haven't had my full first name on a cake since I was like 16 years old. So shout out to Emeka, because this was very nostalgic. This was very awesome. And they got all 10 letters on that thing. They spelled it correctly, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Mama, for naming me what you named me. I'm the only Arvana in the world, remember that. All right, let's see here. All right, I can do this. This is not intimidating. I can cut a cake. It's just a cake, right? Boom. I already feel like that's janky. All right. Man, cutting the cake is always so like, what?
Don't be nervous, babe.
All right, here we go. You gotta just do a, here we go. First, you gotta make a cross, like this, a little T.
Oh, wow, you cutting through the name? You're not saving the name for last?
Nah, I bumped that. Nah, I bumped that.
Is there a tradition in cutting cake?
Shoot.
People typically save the name for last.
They typically do.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows me knows I'm so far from tradition. It's funny. Jesus. I remember my dad said, "Aren't you gonna have a preacher do your vows?" I said, "Dad, I'm gonna write what they're gonna say. They're gonna say that. That's how it's gonna go."
Maybe.
All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, I'm actually beasting through this right now. Woo, woo. This is actually kind of satisfying, I ain't gonna lie. Here we go.
Sleep.
Very nice. Alright, perfect. Meg, did you get a picture of this cake?
We can take it off the phone.
I got it.
You did? Okay, thank God. Send it to my mom. Shout out to my mama who wanted to be here today.
I sent it to the group chat.
Sounds like one of my
Don't worry about it, babe.
But what was it?
Phone?
Yeah, it sounded like it fell. All right, perfect. Those are actually some pretty dope slices.
Pretty solid.
Thank you. I'll probably take. Boom. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. By the way.
You wait till you take mine.
There it is. Booyah, baby. Booyah. Woo woo. Nice. Very nice. All right, cool. We got cake. I'm happy about that. Everybody else who wants cake, please. Let's see here. Mech, you want a slice?
Yep.
Mecca wants the big slice.
No, I don't want a big slice. Regular.
This is a regular slice.
Yeah.
This was actually our wedding cake, by the way.
Tesco. You take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it. I cleaned up for 2 days.
Oh, shit.
All right, perfect.
Cleaned up for 2 days.
There we go.
That test I told you about, the detoxified.
All right, yeah.
The girl said,
Need a little fork.
oh, I can tell you the little.
All right, the next thing is I want to do some live gaming. be able to hit that. Boom.
For so long, so I tried to hold my
Need a little fork. Oh, is there forks over there? Oh, thank you, Becca.
for an hour.
You need a fork?
Smash 2 more.
Who wants a slice of cake?
Oh no, this is my slice.
Yeah, I got
Oh wait, is it? No, this one is mine.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with this.
All right, let's see what we got going on right now.
But if they don't call you, that's good.
Thank you.
Thank
They
you.
ain't called me yet, so but I haven't heard anything yet. So.
Oh yeah.
Can you cut another slice?
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Bim. Woo! I'm on fire right now.
Appreciate you. Very long time.
Devin, thank you for looking out for Obi. I appreciate it. Okay, good. Good. All right, little cake. Okay, so I know people are eating cake, but my question is to tell everyone's age. I'm the youngest in this room. That means everyone in this room has been 29. Oh, except for the children. Everyone else has been 29, right? Okay, so tell me, here I am at the end of my 20s, all right? So I want to hear, what were some of the things that you learned in your 20s that when you look back, you're like, either it's things that you feel like you could have done better or things you think you did do well or whatever it may be. Let me know. And don't be shy to get close to that microphone.
I have to think about that.
Oh yeah, think about it now. I know y'all got some good stuff. I'm just going to put this. So pretty much
If you
like,
have advice for a 29-year-old.
yeah, or like, what are the things that like during your life, like in your 20s or whatever, that when you look back you think that maybe you took too seriously, or maybe you didn't take serious enough, or like,
I got it.
go for it.
Your
Tunde,
image.
hold on. My dog Tunde, that's my brother-in-law.
I feel like in your 20s, you worry about your image a lot instead of, what I would think about is getting more aware of my personal self, becoming more aware in that space. In the 20s, I cared more about the image of looking like life was great, having everything. And life was great. I can't complain about that. But I cared more about having that image of life is great, having the best clothes, having this, having the best cars, that type of time.
Right.
Leaving the 20s, it was clear to me that, some of those things are nice at sometimes, but that's far beyond what I want to worry about the most.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the biggest thing.
No, that's a good one. Because I think that especially with, the life that we live in, the times that we're in, it's just so it's so easy to be caught up in the image, because so much of what's around us and what's fed to us all the time is image like it's always, especially from a marketing standpoint.
Right. That's where it comes at. The consumerism.
Exactly.
You got to keep up with the image if you want to play that game.
That's what keeps America rich,
Right,
So
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. I think that's really good advice. I think that's solid right there. And also, like, with this stuff, like, are there things that you feel like you did do well in your 20s, or that you feel like, even if you say you did well, like, what are things that you're like, you did all right with that?
I think my whole path, where people say like woke, my whole path of being more introspective and looking more on the inner side started at the age of 25.
Yeah, nice.
So that right there is a blessing to me. I'll never ever forget that moment where I started looking at things from a different light than what happened, and that was at the age of 25. And then from that moment on, I continue to just elevate, continue to try and be aware of every situation. so. That's my 20s.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I feel like it was around that same time too that because I can remember the exact moment where things started to blow my mind, like when I started to elevate from like what my foundation may have been or what like I grew up with, and came into this place of like there's more to the world, there's more to myself, and I came into that space. And I want to say it was the same time, and I agree with you.
Right.
Like I wouldn't trade that for the world. Like it was an amazing moment. It was an amazing place. Like it was groundbreaking, and it changed my life, you know.
Right.
And it really did start when I first met Mecca. He and I had this. I was already on this trajectory of like saying like, man, there's more to life.
Right.
And then I had been researching some stuff on my own, and then I had this conversation with him when we were just friends. Blew my mind.
Right.
Like crazy. And I was like, and I remember going home and laying on my bed. I was like, everything I know is a lie.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, oh, and that introspection, like you said,
Right.
where like believing more in like the God self and being
Right.
like that happened for me.
That was a cheat code living with Mecca because, and this is around the same time of you coming around was, I remember my first time because Mecca's a little older than me. So
Yeah.
at my age of 25, 26, 27, Mecca's like 31, you know, 29.
You're 25.
Yeah, okay, all right, 29, 29, 30, going in that age, right?
Right.
So the videos, I remember the first time ever looking at the most, you know, deep video, you know,
Spirit
trying to
science.
Yeah, right. This is the spirit science, trying to tap into something different.
Mm-hmm.
I went out to show Mecca right then and there, but he's been watching things like that. So it
Exactly.
was easy for me to not only, you know, you see some videos and you're like, man, that's BS. I'm not rolling with that. But
Yeah.
your older brother was already talking about that,
Yeah.
you know, those things. So
Yeah.
I would definitely put it to him as well. He was a cheat code living with.
Yeah.
And now I feel like, you know, at his age of 29, 30, he's doing yoga and stuff like that. At my age of 25, 26, I wasn't doing yoga. But
Right.
now at 31, 32, 33, stretching, yoga, meditation, it's like,
Yeah. This
I
is
already
like,
know
yeah.
I'm on the right path because that
Yeah.
was Mecca at that same age as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. No, Mecca is definitely a cheat code. Like if you know Mecca in your life, or you're able to have a conversation with him, it's very it is a cheat code. Like it really is, because he really is kind of like light years ahead of a lot of us, you know. And it's just that, you know, if you decide to listen to him and just give him a chance, like, I mean, he's actually saying some pretty dope stuff, some life-changing stuff. So I will say that I know that he came into my life at the exact right time. Like I can't even make up how on point and on time it was that Mecca came into my life. It was that moment where I was like, man, like something needs to change. Something needs to be different. Like there's something that I know I got to push myself more somewhere. And he was definitely a catalyst. It was nice to finally link with someone, because at that point in time in my life, everyone was looking up to me. And I was like, well, who the hell am I looking up to? Like,
Right.
you know,
You
everyone's
were the
feeding
smartest
off
in the
me.
room.
Yeah, and it's like, and it wasn't a problem because I always like helping people. But it did get to a point where it was like, well, now I need to be filled up. Like, I feel like I'm being drained out. I need to be filled up. Where is that? And then that's when, you know, I met
Even
him.
when we all first met in the podcast studio, you still was the smartest in the room, even
Yeah.
if Mac was in there.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So just imagine that he was, you know, he was helping me to level up for sure. Yeah.
I can definitely say to this day, even to this morning, when we were on the computer this morning, I still learn from Vaughn
Yeah. And vice versa.
every day. You know, my partners can attest to that.
And vice versa.
Fact.
Even
Vice
Dash,
versa.
Dash be calling me, we're like, man, Vaughn's so smart. She showed me how to do this on the computer.
I'm just thankful. Like I'm just thankful for my OGs, because VP is the youngest in the room besides our nephews and, well, you know, her son. But I'm the next one up before her. So
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like for me, like June's my best friend, Mecca and Seth my best friends. These are all my brothers though. So my OGs are all in the room. I'm around these niggas all the time. You know what I'm saying? So my wisdom comes from them. Like, I'm able to reflect and see them in so many different lights and see them grow and bubble up. So for me, it's just encouraging for me because they're doing everything that they truly love. You know what I mean? Like taking the time out to really do what you really want to do out of life. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I would say. Like, my biggest takeaway of my 20s was, like, I had a good time. Party my fucking ass off. We do wild parties. We've had great times.
Right.
A lot of wasted money. But still, at the end of the day, it was just still all like a learning experience. I won't take nothing away from my 20s.
Yeah.
But I will say that the thing that I learned the most throughout my 20s was to love myself and take time for myself and do the things that I truly fucking love.
Yeah.
And I think I appreciate that more now versus than like actually just doing the things that I was doing. I think that was just more of a like Toon was saying, like you just living for an image, for the likes and shit like that at a period in time.
Yeah.
But honestly, we lived this shit. Like,
Yeah.
we got the likes and we got the posts, but we lived this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've done videos in Miami. We've done podcasts in Atlanta. We've done
Right.
all kind of things that we truly put our mind to, that we truly had the passion and want to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was a trial and error. But to say that, hey, we, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to say like we tried, you know what I mean? You have an
Yeah.
idea, and
Yeah,
sometimes we
absolutely.
don't live up to those ideas. Like we have that idea and be like, it sounds like a good idea, but then we don't actually put the motion to making that shit happen.
Yeah.
You got to put the motion into it.
You have to.
You just got to. Like ideas really come to you for a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah. Like if you get an idea in your mind and it's probably $1 billion idea, and you say, that sounds crazy.
You
to
can have
yourself.
an idea and no motion.
Yeah, and that's where you're gonna be stagnant. And that's the one thing I would say. Like, is,
That was the 20s.
yeah, that was definitely 20s. Like you were pump fake thinking about apps. Think about all the apps that came out.
Yeah,
Like
thought about
we
so
thought
many
about.
different
Yeah.
Right.
I know for a fact we've thought about at least 6 apps that are out there currently today.
And
of
that they're
just
out there
hanging
now.
out as
Yeah.
brothers together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right. I'm
But
gonna
they're
jump.
literally happening right now, and niggas are making buku money.
Right. I'm gonna jump in.
Yes,
Real
sir.
quick because I gotta shout out my Twitch family. Yo, Macavall Games, thank you so much for coming through. Thanks for the happy birthday. I appreciate it. Wolf God, thank you so much. Thank you for the happy birthday. Carolina King, thank you so much for the happy birthday. I appreciate y'all.
Big up,
You know, I
big
love
up, big up.
my Twitch peeps. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for chilling with us virtually, picking up these gems, things of that
man.
nature. Make sure you let me know if y'all can hear us well, stuff like that. Keep me on point, keep me on point. But Dash, as you were saying, please.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, throughout my 20s, I learned a lot. Like I told y'all earlier, like, shit, my 30th, I thought, like, you know, I'll say this, my year leading up into my 30th birthday, I said, I'm going to take time out for myself to reflect on everything for the past 10 years. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to reflect on everything, and I'm just going to be appreciative of everything. And honestly, for me, because my birthday's not till the end of the year in December, I literally go through everybody's birthday. I
Right.
take my time out with everybody and all of that. I just, you know, coming from a loving situation, you only want to give love in a sense of that.
Yeah.
So I'll say if anything I can say for your 29th year,
Yeah.
take time out and tell everybody who you love them.
Yeah.
Because when your 30s hit, those people might get left in your 20s. You see what I'm saying?
That's
like,
the big
honestly,
thing.
like
That's
it's,
the big thing.
because it's an elevation level. I think,
Yeah.
you know, like it's really a elevation level when you're really thinking like now you're a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now,
It's a whole nother level
you're,
now.
You're
Yeah.
a wife, you're a mother. You're moving into a different spectrum in a different realm that a
Yeah.
lot of people really are not on, or not
Yeah.
even trying to be on that same radar of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. Just tell the people that you love them. But that's just kind of how it might have to just be for a while. You know what I mean? Till that time for them to catch up to where you at.
Yeah.
Keep elevating, keep leveling up because that's where you're at. The trajectory is only up. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that. I feel that. I
Also,
like that you
BP.
said it.
This 29th year, right?
Yeah.
So this is your first year in another 7-year cycle.
That's right. That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's
So,
right. Woo! I'm excited.
Yeah, what you booted up over the last year,
man.
Yeah.
you got 6 more years of legs.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So this is a new chapter for you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think what both of you said was just so poignant for me, especially, I look back over my life already and I think about all the things that I've done. I forget a lot of the things that I do. Thank God for my mom. This day is a celebration of her as well.
You got to turn up, though. You
I gotta
kind
turn
of
up.
sound.
Where the
you know
shots
what I
at?
mean?
Where the shots at, though? Where the shots at? Where the shots at?
Keep asking them. Keep
Where the
asking.
shots at? Where the shots at? Hey, Twitch, guess what's in my shot? And I got $10 for
Let's go,
whoever
Twitch.
who can, or not what's in my shot, what's in my red Solo cup.
You got to turn up, boy. You sound kind of regular.
Oh no, I'm good. This is my
Pipe
It's
him
my
up,
radio.
man, Pipe him up.
this is my radio voice.
All right.
This is
Let's
my
go,
radio
let's go.
voice.
Pipe up,
Radio
pipe up.
My
voice,
radio
right. Legend.
Legend. Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Kick-
everything that
Kick
y'all
the gate down.
right.
the doors down.
Stop being politically correct.
Right.
Oh no, Wolf God said water. Sorry, I don't drink. Look, my dog, it's not water. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It's
It
not
maybe
water.
was once water at one point, or a piece of it was.
It's up now.
It's up now.
Champagne Vaughn back in the building.
Right, for
Firewater.
facts.
Fire water.
No, I look at that. I think about those kinds of things. There's a lot that I've been able to do, to achieve. There's a lot of fun that I've had. And as I look at, kind of going into that 7-year cycle, man, I'm so excited. I've waited for this moment, like it's something that, like I said, there's things I forget. And when I was talking about my mom, like, this is a celebration of her, because thank God for my mom. She reminds me all the time. Like, she'll be on the phone with me and she said, Vaughn, well, remember you did this. She remembers stuff that I'm like, holy crap, I forgot I did that. And when I think about that, it reminds me of who I am, and it reminds me of like why I am the way that I am, and there's things that I've experienced and they have helped to craft, just the person that you see before you today. I've had a lot of, interesting experiences. And so even with all the experiences that I've had, there's still so much that I can still learn. So when I think about like
Kamora said a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you,
Big up.
Kamora. I appreciate
Big
it.
up,
Big up, Kamora.
Oh, Kamora is amazing. Kamora is
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, man.
Kamora
Big
is
up,
gonna
big up.
change the world.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah, no, she's gonna change the world just from simply being an amazing person.
Yeah.
It's just, and that's a good example too, where it's like, just to speak to what you were saying, Dash, maybe about a year ago, it became very important to me that, my family's always been important to me, but it became even more important that, like, especially becoming pregnant with Obi, that it was like, man, let me get my shit together and let me make sure that I close those doors or work on those things that I could work on, where it's like,
Taking your family
mending
into the
things with
future,
family,
you know?
mending things with family members, or being like, hey, let's sit down and let's
Which you
talk.
did,
Yeah, and I did that, and those things were not easy. They were not easy, but I felt it very important, one for myself and one for my son, because I felt that, man, does he deserve all my baggage? No, like, he didn't ask for that. He just got here. Like, what in the world? Like, he didn't ask for that, and it really helped me level up just in the 9 months that I was able to carry him. So now I get to, be his mother in this way. And it's just like, wow, so when you say, tell the people that you love them,
Yeah, man.
that's that
should
strikes
stay
a
right here
chord,
if you need
because
to.
that's how I feel. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like, I'm gonna call you before I text you. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go, because I want to hear your voice. I want to, obviously I'm an audio person. I like audio. That's what I do.
Me too.
So I like to hear people's voices, because
No
it's
doubt.
not all the time that you'll be able to hear them anymore. So it's just, that kind of stuff is very important to me. And I was like, family is the most crucial, the most important piece. And even the family that I've been able to, expand upon, like,
Yeah.
that's been nice too.
Yeah.
And Wolf God, I do want to make sure that I say, you said that you don't drink, and I want to tell you that there's nothing, like, I got no issues with that. So I just wanted to
man,
make
big up.
sure, even though I'm not drinking water, and I will admit that, but I got no problems with you not drinking. So cheers to that.
Yeah, man. Tequila in the building, though.
It's-
We here now, celebration. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
about the celebration right now.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
every speech, you get a shot.
That's
Every
it.
speech I get a shot. boy, oh boy. 921. Okay, thank you, Wolf God. I just want to make sure I said that. You know,
Yeah, big up.
I respect it for sure.
Big up, big up.
I respect it for sure.
You are responsible.
Yeah, absolutely,
You're
absolutely.
not getting drunk.
No, we're not doing that. We're not getting drunk because my baby will wake me up every 3 hours. So that's not gonna work out. That's not gonna work out ongoing.
Yeah. Shabba, right?
At all.
Yeah,
It's gonna
man.
be like, yeah, you had a good time last night, but you gonna feed me? Like, what's good?
So what's one of your, let me ask you this. Give me your top 3 highlights of your 20s so far.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. First, I'm gonna say shout out to Sarah, AJ, Christopher, Hyatt.
big up.
Thank you so much.
Podcast.
You know, thank you so
Yeah,
much
big up,
for
big
for saying happy birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you. Chris said, "Hey Dash." There you go.
What up, though?
We got the family in the building. We got Seth in here. As
I'm
well.
always in the building.
We got Mecca
not
Swain
always
in
in
here.
Behind the
camera.
camera.
Yeah.
I'm always
Just
on.
enjoy your day and have fun. That's what it's all about, you know, for sure, Wolf God. No, you ain't lying. I'm going to address Dash's question. Okay, so my top 3 highlights for sure is getting married to Mecca.
Big up.
Oh, man. An amazing time, an amazing day. Mecca knew from the beginning that he was going to marry me. And I said to him, well, I might not like you in 6 months. So
Yes,
it's good.
Vaughn didn't give me 6 months for the record. Everybody talk about this, you know what I mean? This other shit, but Vaughn didn't give me 6 months. She
Yeah,
didn't
everybody
think
thinks they
you
know
what I mean?
things.
She
They
didn't think I
don't
would
know
make it
anything.
6 months.
They don't know anything. They don't know anything.
Yes, what? Yes,
They
sir.
don't know not a thing.
Yeah.
Boy, mute that man, Mike. Mute that man,
Nope.
Mike.
Big up, my boy.
No, I got it. I got to give it up to Mecca. Like
Yeah, man.
I did say that. I said
Shoot. He
there was a
shot
cup.
shot.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
he's a hell of a shot.
Right,
That guy,
shoot is shoot.
boy, that
I was there.
the guy's a hell of a shot. You know, like he's a hell of a shot. I remember saying that to Mecca, where he was like, he was making it, you know, very apparent that he wanted to be with me, and I said, well, I might not like you in 6 months, so good luck. I'm a tough cookie to crack, or whatever the heck. And
Acting hard. Acting hard.
Right,
That
right,
ain't
right.
You know what I mean? She was showing major cooperation.
Yeah, man.
No,
You know
I
what I
was
mean?
not. Mecca would try to
She
put
was-
his hand over my shoulder. I'd be like, boy, get off me, boy. What the heck, dog? But
Hold on. Hey, Meg. Did the crew not pull up to our football games though? The
yeah,
shorts,
I did.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so it
remember
was
that.
like it was the
I
little.
was supportive.
Okay.
That's different from cooperation.
Alright, just saying that, cause
She was showing cooperation.
yes, sir. Big up.
But she was a pure girl. She ain't let nothing happen that wasn't supposed to happen.
That's right.
She
That's
was a
right.
pure girl.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
I remember saying to Mecca, I was like, I want to be with somebody that I know I can build with. I want to be with somebody that I know I could have a business with, that could be my business partner. And sure enough, you know, 3 businesses
Check
later,
all the boxes.
that's where we at, you know. So
Big up.
so it's very nice, and it just goes to show, like, you know, just say what you want, you know what I'm saying? If you're with who you're supposed to be with, then it's gonna be what it is, you know.
Right.
So that's definitely one, marrying Mecca. Having Obi, for sure. Having my child, like, first off, my family laughs because I said I'm not getting married till I'm 30, and then I might have a child. That's
Right.
what I
Now you're
said.
married with a child
Oh,
before 30.
God, before
Yes,
30.
sir.
Because you
Married
met a
with
real
a child.
nigga from West Ashley.
Here we go. Here we go.
You
Here we
came to
go.
West Ashley.
Yes, what?
Yo, Chris said he owes me some food. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, Chris. Like, let's go. What's up? Let's go with that. But actually, for real, Chris, them charcuterie boards, holy God, they look heavenly. So I just want to give you props on that. But yeah, like, having Obi has been just nothing short of amazing. I can't, every single time I look at him, like, wait a minute, what?
Your
You know, where did you
creation,
come
your
from? How did you
creation,
get
yeah, man.
here? You know, I know how you got here, but how did you get here? You know, but I'm just so grateful, because once again, he's unlocked so many achievements out of me already that I can't even, you know, like I would not have even, he's something that I didn't even know that I needed.
Yeah.
And he's amazing, and I love being his mom,
Oh my
and
God.
I love being his teammate.
Yeah.
You know, that's the heir to our throne. And I say that all the time where I'm like, man, this is the heir to our throne right here, you know. And even if we have more children after this, that's the heir to our throne. So what's our throne looking like? You know, let's make sure we keep that thing polished. You
There
know,
you go,
keep that
Vaughn.
thing
There you
polished.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
And
100%.
it goes back to just elevating and leveling up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
like in transitioning, like you are in a transitional period, going through another
That's right.
birthday, another Earth Day,
Right.
another creation day. you
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
But also
Right,
in
right,
the,
right,
the
right.
same sense, you created life
Yeah.
in a sense to really think like, now what am I building for? Because
Yeah.
it's not about, and that's what I honestly like. You can call me crazy. I don't care what nobody say. I don't think I will ever be an adult until I truly have a child.
I
And when I
understand
say
what
that, I only say this in the sense of to love unconditionally other than self. I won't know what that's like until I create a life for 'em. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And
Right.
to build for that, that's what you're building for. You're
Yeah.
building for your legacy. You're building for
Yeah.
that continuation
That's
of.
deep, brother.
Yeah, man,
That's
no
deep.
doubt. But that's
Yeah.
like that's how I look at life for me because every business that I touch, I want to see that creation
Legacy.
of. Yeah,
Legacy.
that's-
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's-
You ain't
that's-
doing it for yourself.
not at all.
Yeah.
So to be a part of that, I'm blessed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me to continue to help my brothers and my sisters
Yeah.
build this legacy, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not no selfish individual, and I love them. I've seen this grow, and I'm telling you, this shit pure. For me,
Yeah, yeah.
when my time comes, it's gonna be a beautiful thing because I
Yeah,
have
man.
OGs ahead of me who have done this thing. They've laid the blueprint, so we're not with this goofy type town over here at Do Work Media.
Yeah,
Come
yeah, yeah.
correct,
That's right,
and
that's
that's
right.
just how we moving.
Do work.
Business,
Well, you better let
do
them
work.
know that,
Business,
do work.
relationships, all that.
Yeah.
We just here for action, man. That's what it's about, though. But I'm
Absolutely.
I'm just thankful for every moment I get to spend with y'all because this
Yeah.
is monumental for me.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a blessing every day to wake up because some people not waking up. We see people closer to us,
Oh,
closer
man.
and closer and closer in the times that we're living in.
Absolutely.
But we're just doing the best that we can possibly do in these times.
Absolutely.
And I really hope everybody on the live stream is also taking care of themselves and their family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Big up to them, you know, and blessing to y'all.
Absolutely.
But it's a celebration in this building right now,
Hell
and it's
yeah.
just
Hell
beautiful.
yeah.
man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Big up,
Sir.
VP, man. Happy birthday.
Happy
No
birthday,
doubt, all
VP.
your accomplishments. It
Appreciate
does
it.
not go in vain. Big up, big
me
up,
try to
big
get
up.
that in there.
Bah!
sure I get
Yeah, man.
No, I appreciate
Yeah,
that, David.
man. It's all love, man. It's all love, man. Your mother, she definitely did a great job. And
Yeah.
your father, excuse me.
Yeah.
Your brother and your father. But I know
Yeah.
your mother is more dear to me than I really have conversations
yeah.
with your father.
Yeah.
But I just your mother just comes from that warming, loving
Yeah.
person. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
she distilled a lot into you, man, and
She
it
did.
comes out, and I'm just thankful
She did.
because I learn from you every single day. Every time we get a chance to come in here and recreate
Yeah.
like our visions and
Yeah.
just seeing where Do Work Media is headed to, and
Yeah.
honestly, y'all be prepared because we got some
We
shit
got
in
them
works,
things
man.
going on.
It's just up, you know what I mean?
We
It's
got them
just
things
up.
going on.
But I just want y'all to know, like we really are putting in the work.
Yeah.
And everybody in this building right now is showing love on this special day. And VP's definitely deserving of all this love, man. So big up, man. Y'all make sure y'all shower her with flowers, shower her with love, shower her with light, shower her
Thank
with
you, thank
everything,
you.
man. She's definitely deserving of that.
Thank you. I
Bless up,
appreciate
man.
that. Bless up, bless up,
Respect,
bless up.
respect.
Salute,
Yeah,
salute.
man.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Shanna, what's going on? Shanna, check in on Facebook.
Big up,
What's going
Shanna.
on?
Big up, big
Big
up, big
ups.
up.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, Shanna, powerhouse.
Yes.
Powerhouse. Holy shoot.
Super OG.
Yeah,
Shanna
man.
Swain, I tell you.
Thank you.
That is
Yeah,
definitely.
brother.
Thank y'all so much for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and
Alright.
thank you for the flowers, sunflowers.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Devin.
so we can sun gaze. Oh man, thank you, Devin. Appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure y'all check out Dear Sunday. Dear Sunday for your candles. If your house ain't right, the feng shui ain't right, the smell ain't right, Dear Sunday all day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, get your
Dear
feng shui
Sunday.
right, dog.
Get your funk shui right. Get that little lean, little lean, little lean. Absolutely, absolutely.
right,
Yes,
thank
Shannon,
you.
the
You
family
too.
is here. And I would say my third biggest. I did want to address this before I checked out of this particular segment, but like truly, and I'm not being funny, but truly my third major thing of this year, of this decade, was starting Do Work Media with the crew. That moment right there was the reason why it's a huge point for me, is because it's a huge point for me because it was my first like major entrepreneurial like venture. Here I was, this young kid, just fresh out of college, fresh out of a cubicle job that I knew I hated, and it was my first big risk, or I'll say my second big risk. My first big risk was leaving my job and working for myself, which I had a hell of a year and had to pay hella taxes back. So that would be a different stream.
Champ Podcast said, appreciate you, VP.
Oh man, thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks you guys. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, they're the newest podcast to the family.
I appreciate y'all. But doing that was, and big ups to Mecca, big ups to Peely. Like, I mean, these two guys had some really cool vision, and I was blessed that they would consider to let me be a part of it. I learned so much. During that time, and it crafted who you see before you today. Everything else crafted who you see before you today. But I'm not a shark. I'm not this big shark because I was born a big shark. I used to be a baby shark. So when you're a baby shark, that means you got to grow up, right? So there's a lot of things that I've been able to do in my life, and a lot of experiences that I've had that have shaped me. Not all of them felt good, but all of them.
Our daughter says, happy birthday.
Oh, for real, bless
Yeah.
up. Our daughter, boy,
Yeah.
man, that man's been putting in some good work. Hey, big ups to you, our daughter,
Right.
for sure. For sure, you are and have always been putting in that work, and I'm just, you deserve everything that comes your way, for sure. But yeah, like working with Do Work Media, just it helped me cut my teeth, I guess I could say. There are other things too, but that I could point to that helped me be who I am. But I owe a lot to that moment where I said, yeah, I'll do this, or that moment when I say, yeah, let's do this thing, there's a lot of firsts that happen with working with Do Work Media, and I appreciate it.
I like to say this when she says a lot of firsts that happen. Yo, check this out, yo. VP was here to sign the lease of this building that we're in.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Before these walls right here
There were no walls.
were even up, there
Yeah.
were no walls.
Yeah.
She was here to sign the lease
Yeah.
of a company that belonged to my brother and I first. So she put in the work that she deserves to have this position that she's in. You feel me?
Appreciate that.
She earned that position. You feel me?
I appreciate that.
Like, man, like this is, she did so much shit I can write a memoir of. You feel me?
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Took the leap of
Like
faith.
she put her work in
Yeah.
to be accepted into this company.
Yeah. I appreciate that greatly. I appreciate that for a lot of reasons, and one for sure was, once again, like I said, I'm 29. I'm not yet 30. And when I met up with Do Work Media, especially meeting up with Mecca and Peely, who were already doing their own thing, right? These guys are all like, Mecca's 8 years older than me. Peely's older than Mecca. I'm just this young buck, like my money is not long like that. Like, like I said, I'm fresh out of college or whatever, but I wanted so badly to prove that I was worth my weight. Like I wanted to show that, like, hey, I can duke it out with the big boys. Like I can do this. I can swim with the big sharks. Throw me in there. I can swim with the big sharks. And I think that I came out of there, wiser, well equipped. I had a lot of I'll say excellent experiences. When you look back over your life and you see things that, you know, even things that may have felt challenging, you're like, well, actually, hell, look at who I am today.
Right,
like, what,
right.
you know, what if I didn't have that? You know,
Right.
where would I be
You
at?
welcome
you know?
the challenge.
Like, it's you lean into that
Right.
shit.
You lean
know,
in the
lean
challenge.
into that.
You lean
know?
into it. That's right.
You got to ask yourself, who do you want to be?
Let me give you an example, Vaughn. When
Right.
you on the basketball court, right?
Yeah.
And you shooting a 3-pointer, right?
Yeah.
And your defender is on you, and he jumps with you, and he jumps into your shot.
Yeah.
You lean into him to get
Yeah.
that foul. You know what I mean? So you can get that extra point.
Yeah.
You turn a 3-point play into a 4-point play.
Yeah.
So what you just said, when you leaned into the adversity, when you leaned into the challenge,
yeah,
you was
yeah.
able to make it more.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, that's beautifully stated, because, you know, that's something that looking back I can say, and I want to let people know that, you know, when you're going through things that are difficult, don't feel good. And this is anything in life. You're starting a business, you're doing, you know, like all of that stuff, all that good stuff, all the typical stuff. Come on, you know, you can throw a rock and find an Instagram post that'll tell you about all the challenges that you're gonna face. But truly, honestly, like, what I mean, who do you want to be in your life? You know, and that's what's going to dictate how you move through this. Like,
Right.
who do you want to be?
Right. Stick to your
Who do you
path.
wanna be?
Stick to your guns.
Yeah.
Lean into it.
Yeah, lean into it.
Right.
Because when
Right.
it comes down to it, you know, like LB Adams said this, where she said in her book, The Irreverent Guide for Spectacular
A saint.
Communication, she said, no one's coming to save you.
That's right.
Like, no one's coming to save you.
That's right.
And that's not to diss your support system or anything like that. It's just to hold you accountable. You know, and that's something that I learned. That's the biggest lesson that I learned: accountability. I don't care who you feel like sneak disses you, or you feel
Right,
like did
right,
something wrong, or whatever the hell. I don't care about any of that
It don't-
basic
it,
crap.
It
you
doesn't
know?
matter.
It doesn't
It's-
matter.
right, it
What's
doesn't
your
matter.
accountability? What are you
Right,
doing?
right.
Because at the end of the day, you go to sleep with yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're in your own thoughts. What are you going to do, and how do you move forward from this situation? That's something that you have to look at, and that's something that was my biggest thing. Holy God, like, I'm just so grateful that was the biggest lesson that
Right.
I've learned, is accountability. Vaughn,
Right.
what are you doing?
Right.
Like, what are you going to do past the situation? Because I've had situations in the past 10 years where I can point out people doing some crummy stuff to me, like, you know, coming for my character or anything of that nature.
Right. We've been through all. We've
Like,
been through it all.
I'm
In the
telling
last
you.
5 years, we've been through it all.
What? And I'll sit there and I'll say, why would they do that to me?
Right.
And then it's like, boy, diminish that ego. Why
Right.
not you? That shit happens.
Right.
The question is, where do you go from here? Like, what is it? Who are you? Who do you want to be? What have you learned from this situation?
Right.
Like, how can you make yourself a better person? See, we don't like turning the mirror on ourselves a lot, because, you know, that's where the real work happens. You can sit up there and talk about somebody all the time.
Show the mirror.
That's easy.
You gotta show the mirror.
But when it's time to talk about yourself and how you could be better,
The man in
boy,
the mirror.
woo, we don't want to hear that.
Right,
How
right.
can I do better? What can I do better?
Right. And what was my fault, and what can I accept accountability? Like you
Exactly. Chris says, exactly. It don't matter. You have to ask
Right,
yourself the
right.
questions. You have to.
said. None of that shit
You have
matters.
to.
None of the shit.
You have
the
to.
dirt, the grime, none of it matters.
You have to.
When you come out that ground, you gotta brush your shirt off. Dirt
Yeah.
off your shoulders.
Yeah.
The dirt don't matter.
That's right. No, I it's 100%. When you know, one of our favorite lines over here is when Ghostface says, "Speak of the devil, right?" Or "Speak of
No.
the devil, psych. No, it's the God. Get
Get
your
that.
shit right."
There you go.
And that's just something that says, when you say, "Oh, speak of the devil," and somebody shows up, you diminish their accountability. You diminish their godliness.
Their godliness.
You know?
Their humanity.
And that idea that we are God and things of that nature. See, when someone said, in my opinion, when someone says that they're God, what I hear is that they're accepting accountability, responsibility of their lives. Because when we don't, we like to blame God, or we like to blame the devil, or we like to blame everybody else except for ourselves, and say, well, how am I going to move in this situation? How am I going to go in this situation? How am I going to am I going to live? You know, and when Ghostface said that, he was so bold in the fact that, no, this ain't the devil. Like, this the God. You're speaking to God right now. And everything I do, and get it right. And everything that I do, it is with intention. Or I'm going, if I mess up, I'm going to own up.
But it's with godliness.
It's with godliness. It's with assertiveness. It's with confidence. You know, like that's the kind of stuff that we talk about right now.
Positivity.
Right.
With building.
Right. And those are the things that I've learned. You know,
and as we did nothing but build. You know.
Oh man.
It ain't even the time to destroy. We ain't even unsheathed our sword yet.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm so hyped. You know, another good thing about you know, I've already talked about my top 3 things that Dash asked me about, but you know, man, like, when I say that, I've got some really good examples. You know, when I met all of the people that have been in this room, like when I met them, I had no, like, I'm not from Charleston, right? Everyone has the advantage of they've grown up with each other. I'm the oddball. I didn't grow up with anybody around here. I didn't grow up with anybody. I'm the newcomer. And so being the newcomer and watching the friendships, watching the way that, you know, I grew up military kid, you know, so having relationships with someone you grew up with, that, yeah, I grew up with my sister. That's my, you know, that's my friend. That's who I grew up with. But someone from the neighborhood, no, that doesn't happen when you're a military kid. There's no growing up with someone. Your friends leave. Like, they leave. You have friends for maybe a year, 2 years. Holy crap, you know. And then after that, they're gone. And you learn how to just adapt, you know, and readjust. So when I met Mecca and all these people out here, and Seth is in the building too. Let me put him on a little camera right quick. You know, he over here too. Seth McNeil in the building. When I met all these guys, like, you know, it was amazing to me just how close they were, how accepting they were of each other, how, like, they had grown up with each other. Like, history mattered, you know, experience mattered. And that was a beautiful thing to me. That was something I wasn't used to. Even when I went through college, like, a lot of people would label me as a leader or whatever it may be, but people didn't realize how to myself I really was, how solo I really was, you know, like, because that's what I was used to. I was used to that independent nature. I was used to, at any point in time, everybody could be, you know, could move right now, you know? So my sense of detachment in that kind of sense, like with people, is kind of like, you know, 100%, because it's like I grew up like that.
You have to prepare for them leaving in a couple years.
Yeah. So to me, it was like there isn't a, you know, I'm used to that. But then when I would see these guys, and I'd be like,
is it time for another shot though?
Man, yeah, I still haven't taken this other one.
Wait. All this talking.
Oh, man. Chris said, you are God and those are your devils. It's an inside job. That's right, man. Like, I mean, it's a constant tug of war. Everything lives within you. You are God and the devil at the same time. You are one. You are the balance. You know what I'm saying?
There is no devil.
There is no devil.
Me of that.
Boy, Mecca, that's for another stream then. I'm ready for it. Chris seems like he's ready for it.
Right. He know the Orishas, but there is no devil.
100%.
There's no one out to get you.
100%. Only you is out to get you. Only you stops you. Yeah. You know, like, I mean, let's be honest here. But we are going to take a let me see. I'm going to partake in some drink. It's only going to take me a second. Let me go ahead and put my little be right back screen on. Hold on 1 second. Where is it at? Where am I at?
10 minutes
Turn it
later.
up. Here we go. Be right back, y'all. go. See, Seth thought that he was gonna get away.
You thought wrong. Mic check. 1, 2,
Shoot.
1, 2. Here's Seth.
You thought he was gonna get away, my bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth.
Bruh. He thought he was getting away. Let me hold on. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share this one more time. I'm gonna share the stream again. Because see, I'm gonna share the stream. And I've been asking people to tell me. Oh, my aunt said happy birthday. I appreciate that.
Amy Taxidermy also said.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna share this again.
She's married, so
Oh my goodness, we are live. We is live and direct. Boy, no, boy.
Dash, get out the room.
Oh, by the way, while I'm doing this, I do want to say that ginger ale flavor. That's everything that's like entertainment to me. Is definitely on that come up. Took a little hiatus and still doing some focusing and refocusing, but ginger ale flavor, you can definitely expect to see more. There'll be a lot of good effort going into that, and so I want to make sure that y'all know that there's a lot more coming that way. Very excited about it.
Ginger ale flavor is piped right now. If y'all don't know, I mean, get on the gravy train. It's about 2-3 days past the dang goal. But listen, we pipe right now. Ginger ale flavor is fucking pipe. They know about us from the east to the west coast.
From the east to the west.
You know what I mean? From here to Figueroa. You know what I mean? The hoes don't stop. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. So check this. So what I what I asked was, everybody in their 20s, everyone is older than me, right? In terms of the adults, everyone's older than me, and which is always enjoyable because I get to watch them get older. It's cute. But I asked, I was like, hey, I asked her, I said, hey, what did you learn in your 20s or whatever it may be that here I am on the precipice of going into the year of 30, which I'm so excited about. Like, let's go. Like, I'm super excited. But just what did you learn? What did you learn in your 20s? Or like when you think back to those times, like what are the things that you feel like you did great? What are the things that you feel like you could have done better? And everybody gave me a little something. And then there's this guy. Let me go ahead and move the little camera so y'all can see. Then there's this guy, Seth McNeil. And Seth McNeil, shout out to Seth because I met Seth through Mecca, and I love Mecca and Seth's relationship. They are really great friends, and I make sure I let them know how much I love their friendship. But I mean it. Like I mean it. Like it's super dope. Like they get to, they've known each other for so long, and they get to show how they show it in ways without saying, "Hey, I've known this person for a long time." And that's something that, once again, me growing up, that was a fantasy, like being around someone that's like, oh, other than my sister, who's known me for a very long time, obviously. But these guys, they'll come out the house dressed the same. They don't even, they didn't even talk to each other. They didn't plan it. And then they show up and then they're dressed the same. Like one time, I swear they had black shirt, camouflage. Right now, they both got a black shirt on. Like, it's just hilarious, it's really cool, but it just shows like there's a camaraderie there, And I also, I have to say, like, I like seeing that amongst black men, because I don't think black men get, big up enough for that kind of relationship, because those friendships are important. Right, yeah, please.
I think black men have got a rap for the last couple decades. Bad rap.
Yeah.
Bad rap. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're talking about Seth and I right now, and you know what I mean? I think Seth and I, we hold it down. We're on code. We move on code, but we don't fit stereotypical black men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't fit that, and we know we don't fit that. So, you know what I mean? Continue on, Vaughn.
No, you're right. I think that sums it up perfectly, because you know, when I see you guys, interact with each other, it's awesome. I mean, it's a true friendship. You love each other. You get on each other's nerves. Mecca will call. Mecca don't talk on the phone. He don't talk on the phone for more than 30 seconds. But he'll wake up and call Seth and antagonize Seth, and it is the most hilarious thing. Like, it's like, I already know who he's talking to because there's no one else he's gonna call and do that, you know. So that friendship is dope, you know. Like, it's dope. You know, Seth was Mecca's best man in the wedding. Like, it's really awesome to see. So I say all that to say that that's how I met Seth, and so Seth is like a brother to me. He is a brother to me, not like a brother to me. He's a brother to me.
Thank you.
You know, he is my family. He is somebody who, you know, I absolutely care dearly for, and I took Mecca's lead on that, you know, and it's something that I'm so happy about because I love, you know, seeing Seth, poking fun at Seth, you know, all those other kinds of things. But I also know that he's got my back, and you know, that's something that has been so nice to be able to experience that. Once again, I feel like I'm the outsider. I'm the outside coming in. So to be able to experience that and to feel that solidness from you has been amazing. It's been great. So it's a relationship that I cherish very much, and you are very much loved in our household, you know. So with all those kind things, how the hell didn't you think you was gonna get on the microphone and say something?
I always
so
avoid microphones and cameras.
yeah,
You know,
not tonight.
Yeah, I live by that code. That's how ancient I am. Yeah.
Right.
That's how
I
ancient
don't
I
look for
am.
the limelight. You know, like these youngsters that want to be on camera every day or doing some crazy shit for clout. I can't.
Yeah,
do
what's
none of
wrong
that.
with those youngsters?
Listen, we grew up in a different time, different era.
Well, let's hear it. Let me hear it.
But nonetheless, first and foremost, happy birthday, Vaughn.
No, appreciate it. Thank you.
Once again,
I
you know, this
too.
young lady has been in my life since 2015. When I
Yeah,
met her
dang,
at
it's crazy.
the Clear. I don't even remember what we used to call that. Station.
Clicks.
Clicks.
Mm-hmm. Kinetic
So
Hi-Fi.
that's where I first met Vaughn, and she was doing Time TNL.
Yep. That's
I
a
met
fact.
the other two. That was Scribbin, the other guy.
Landon. TBA.
So that was years ago, and here present time, I can say that, man, this is the best decision Mecca could have ever made for himself.
There you go.
Yo, all jokes aside, though, Vaughn is such a bright and positive spirited person. It was the best thing that could have ever happened to me and Mecca. 'Cause
Wow.
We always, like, he know I'm 10 toes down no matter what. No matter if she was good or bad. If she made him happy, I was going, you know what I'm saying? But he
Tell it,
struck
son.
it. He struck it rich with Vaughn. I'll be honest. He did. She is a bright woman. Vaughn is probably the only person that I've ever met as far as a female that can get a group of men together and accomplish a goal
Let me tell y'all something. This shit ain't easy.
without us being like overly, you know, combative about it. You know,
Send
we
more
get the job
tequila.
done. So it's like the perfect
No,
equation
good.
just came together all at one time, man. This shit has just been, it's been immaculate. I'll tell you that. Like, the timing of everything couldn't have been
Nice.
better, man. I couldn't appreciate her more.
That's nice.
You know, just going back, it was maybe a few months ago. Where did y'all go at?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah, man.
So, quick story, y'all. They went to Puerto Rico, came back, told me about the trip, and there was it was before that. It was
Okay.
before the
You talking
Puerto
cross
Rico
country?
trip. It was a cross country.
Yeah.
That was the trip. It was a cross country trip. So we're sitting there. Mecca was telling me the story about when y'all got stopped in Texas, amongst the many times that y'all got stopped.
Jesus Christ.
And after everything was said and done, they said, "Well, we got a present for you." So, I mean, these are the things that I love about Vaughn. She knows, with us being black men, especially growing up in the era that we grew up in, we don't get much. Like, I almost feel like somebody's trying to, what do you call it, when they're like low key trying to make fun of you without, like, I feel like they're trolling me. When they're like, "Yeah, I got something for you because you're such a great person." I'm like, I ain't this shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how I feel. My mother is one of those. I hear kids all the time say, "Oh man, she was following me around telling me I ain't a man because I can't do this." I was like, bro, I was raised by a woman like that.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't a man if you don't provide. Like, if you can't stand on your own too.
Right.
So I never got much. But that's the strength of a black woman that raised black men like us. They had to
facts.
prepare us for a world that was always going to be
Facts.
against us.
Facts.
So coming across someone such as yourself, I will say that you're the most positive, overbearingly positive person that I've ever been around, that I enjoy being around. Like,
That is a
you don't put
compliment.
it in someone's face and make them feel uncomfortable. You welcome them in like you want the warmth. I enjoy my time with you in Mecca. I look forward to it because
Yeah.
I don't get to spend too much of it. But either way, long
I
story
appreciate
short,
it. That's
they
very
told me
nice.
about everything that happened in Texas. They brought me a pocket knife back. A pocket knife. And this pocket knife, of course, I've had Mecca known I always, used to dabble with razors and knives. See, we them 90s
Lord.
babies, so we used to
Oh,
have razors
Lord.
when we went to military. I ain't getting into all that. But either way,
Oh no.
they gave me a card with that. It was handwritten, and also a pocket knife, and it had my name embroidered in it. And the best thing that either one of them could have ever said to me, which no one has ever said, is, "You've got every tool that you always needed." I respect you for that so much. Like,
Yeah.
y'all don't understand the level of. I don't get that from anybody, and I do a lot for everybody.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Vaughn is like that angel that comes through and lets you know, hey, I know shit was fucked up, and I know you're changing for the better, and you're doing good. It's kind of like that. We look
Yeah.
to you for guidance. We called her Gazelda. Like, we all got those nicknames. We trap. We used to trap together, so we come and we always give
Y'all always
somebody a
got
name when they
names.
get
Yeah,
into the
yeah,
crew. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's my sister now, and I love her and appreciate her. I appreciate their relationship. I appreciate the whole experience, and it's literally like family in here. Like, this is my second home.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally say that we've all bled, sweat, and cried in this motherfucker. Like, we've done
Facts.
everything. All of us have had to give up our own sacrifices to put in work at Do Work Media. Like, every single one of us have had
Yeah.
to go on our own journey.
Yeah.
So it's just good to know that I've got a strong bond of people that are like-minded. And not only that, we range in ages. Vaughn is 29. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the latter rung of 36 right now.
Right.
So the camaraderie is there. The intelligence is there. Everybody has their role. And I just appreciate you for making this experience like something that I'll always cherish. No matter if we fail. In my eyes, we can't fail. But,
Yeah.
No matter
I
if
feel
we're
what
good
you're
or
saying.
bad, like, I just appreciate you. And I appreciate
That's
the fact
hard,
that
man.
you've helped us harness the best in ourselves. We were surrounded by a lot of people that always help us to harness the worst when we was younger. And as men now, I appreciate having women around that harness the best of me and not always look for me to do the dirty work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
know I'm willing to do it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's not always right. Just because you're willing to do some shit
Yeah.
don't make you a man, bro.
Mm.
What makes you a man is putting the right people around you and making sure the people around you are taken care of. That's a man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the reason I get emotional is because I had to learn that shit, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You gotta learn that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Niggas don't know that's fucked up living, bro.
Facts.
That's living
Yeah,
in poverty.
Facts.
You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Facts.
Nah,
That
that's-
shit was fucked up.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
But I love having people like Vaughn around. She is just priceless to me. Her, my sister Renee, like black women that know how to
Yeah.
support and help brothers bring the best out of themselves. We got too many people that want to bring the worst out of you and
Yeah.
gloat about it like it's
Yeah.
something to be gloated about.
Yeah. Be happy
So-
when you fail or whatever.
Sorry if I'm sounding a little outdated on her live. I know I ain't
No.
on Facebook. I don't rock with a lot of social media, even though I have to be on there. For
All is
Do
well,
Work
all is
Media
well.
Purposes, but we celebrate. That's another one that I just want to put in the books. I can't wait till we get you messed up for your dirty 30.
Oh,
you know
my
what I'm saying?
God.
Because that one gonna be messy. We can't go stream for the dirty 30.
Woo! We can't go stream for 30.
Nah,
We
not
can't
at
do
all.
it. We can't do it. The baby got to be dropped off at the gram.
Yes, sir.
No, man, I'm so I can't be grateful enough for that. Thank you so much. I did not expect that
you
at
don't
all.
need any advice. That's why I couldn't give you any. I mean, there's none that we could all learn, and we're always learning, and that's
Yeah.
what we're supposed to do. You can't be a sponge. You eventually wither out and die. It's just like a sponge. Like, that's
Yeah.
what your brain is for.
Yeah.
But I mean, the only thing that I could say is just don't beat yourself up too much. Sometimes you do.
Yeah, that's a
Your
great
work
advice.
is normally awesome. Enjoy all the little things, even when it's bad. And just enjoy it.
Facts.
Yeah.
And we gonna keep pushing and trying to bring the best
Yeah.
out of each other, man. And I love you and appreciate you as a sister, as a sister-in-law.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
family.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always here whenever you need me, and I'm sure
Absolutely.
me and Obi will be spending our time. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
You know, I've been taking Obi out. You know,
Jesus.
you know, ladies. You know, I'm a great.
Boy. I greatly appreciate it. Like, I can't even. Those are very kind words.
I have to get
very
on the
kind
mic
words.
and at least say that.
I
You're
appreciate
right.
that.
I could not escape without getting on here and saying.
I
so.
did not accept. I did not expect that. I did not
I'm
expect
sorry,
that.
Vaughn. That's why I didn't want to
But-
get on the mic because I knew I'd get emotional. Because when you
Yes,
actually
you-
care for people that you're around,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
bound to happen. You're
No,
gonna
you're
show
right.
your
Right.
emotion for them because
Right.
we're not fake mixing.
No, you're right.
We don't fake
That's-
mix because
Right.
we can't.
Tell them,
We done
yes.
been through too many trials and tribulations to fake mix or waste each other's time.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I just want to say I appreciate it. I'm glad we were able to do this. I'm glad. Look, even God put me in the right place. You know, I don't be off.
yeah,
And
that's
I called
right.
you last night. I was like, look, I'm even off tomorrow. He's like, great.
I'm
'Cause
like,
you know
perfect. That's my
tomorrow
birthday.
is-
Right.
We
so
gonna
that
turn
was
up.
amazing, bro.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
That was
That's
fucking
beautiful.
amazing.
No, I can't. I've celebrated my birthday with y'all for the past 5 years. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
And she's had some epic birthdays.
that's wild. I've had some epic birthdays.
At first, it was just like, yeah, Vaughn got all of the sorority friends, bro. We gotta make sure we got, you know what I'm saying? Back in the G, well, we had, yeah, we
now
got,
the truth is revealed. No, like, no.
That's wild.
No, I really appreciate the words. Seth, truly, means a lot coming from you for sure. And, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the things that we've got going on, the things that we've accomplished. Like,
Right.
it's just
Right.
dope.
Me too.
It's just dope.
And
It's
I
just dope.
I haven't lost steam yet either. You know, I mean,
Nah.
you know, what I mean, I've been holding more steam, but I definitely have
We just
not
getting
lost
started.
steam. Yeah,
Yeah.
for a fact, we just getting
we
started.
just getting started.
Like, you know, you come to a point where you realize that some moves are needless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like exertment of energy to serve ego or
Yeah.
to serve your position or to serve your dominance over others is needless.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
when you really got game and you really believe in yourself
Yeah,
and really
absolutely.
love yourself,
Absolutely.
a lot of that conflict is needless.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, no, you're speaking truth, because there's things I think back to, like when I talk about that introspection, and I'm like, dog, like why did I even say? Why did I even open my mouth? Like, I should have just been quiet. You know, things probably would have been different, or this, that, and the third. But I think about that and I say, well, man, like if I know what I know now, then that means that my future is meant to carry on all of these experiences. That means that what I thought was the best thing ever ain't even the best thing ever, because that means the best is yet to come, because I'm about to take all of this experience and apply it to whatever is about to come my way. Like, you gotta look at that and be
check
like,
this
holy
out.
crap.
That conflict
Yeah.
may prepare you with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for the next big bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Or
may
simply just strength.
or strength, or to
Fact.
make
Because
you
sometimes you forget that's the most important.
Right.
We always
Fact.
pray for
'Cause
all
you
these
learn a
things,
lesson,
you
right?
could be too weak to handle the blessing that you asking for.
right.
Yo,
right.
Chris said teetering on a metaphysical conversation. I'm here for it,
we
Mecca.
ain't
Hey,
trying to get too deep.
hey, but real. Hey, yo, shout out to Quan G in the chat right
shout out
now.
Quan G, man, doing real big things, man.
Yo.
Shout out Quan G.
Quan G.
Shout out Quan G, bro. Love
Quan
you, bro.
G, dog.
Love the
Her
love
friend
the shit
looking
you
bad.
doing, bro.
Y'all looking bad. Come on, Quan
yeah,
G.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo.
Take over Vegas, man. Take over Vegas.
Yo, Quan G. 10 toes down, though. 10 toes down.
I remember the first time Vaughn showed me Quan G music.
Yeah.
I remember the first time.
Big up Quan G.
Her friends
Yeah,
looking
big up
bad.
Quan
Y'all
G,
looking
dog.
bad.
Big up
Come on
Quan G,
now,
dog.
dog.
Big up Quan G, man. Keep doing your thing,
For
brother.
sure. We got some real ones in the chat. We got Chris in the
Yes,
chat.
sir.
We got Quan G. Like, we got some real ones come through, dog, for real. Like, I mean, and real hard work is like, I also wanted to say this, like, when you name something Do Work Media,
Yeah, you got to.
I mean,
Got
you've
to.
already carved your path.
You got to.
You gotta do work.
Your name should hold your destiny.
Nothing will come to us without work. You know,
Right.
we have to put in the work. That's
Right.
what we called this entity.
Right.
That's what y'all called this entity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And you
it's-
took on the mantle.
Yeah. I remember. Well, y'all do work radio,
Yeah.
and then I said, hey, I remember on the patio, and I
Yeah,
said,
I remember.
what about do work media?
Right.
And then you can encompass all of this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just, big ups to Mecca, big ups to Peely. Like,
Yo, I remember
these two people.
I remember all the conversations.
Yeah.
You know, I remember the nays and the yays.
100%.
You feel me?
100%.
I remember it all.
I remember they were
And-
like,
and
yo,
Vaughn-
you can do this.
Vaughn, you took something.
All of them.
You took something and you held it.
Yeah.
And you held it strong. You held it up. And
Yeah.
and the way you held it, we looked and said, she holds it like it's hers.
Wow.
And that's what we
Yeah.
need,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then the way you handled yourself,
Yeah.
your character
Yeah. No, I
showed
appreciate
me that you was deserving.
that.
And that's just, you know what I mean? That's that.
That's really my I have to big up my dad, because my dad, both my parents are military, ex-military. And my dad always taught me, you leave something better than you found it, and you always maintain the
That's
standard.
the type of person you are. You leave
Yeah.
something better than you found it.
100,
Right.
that's what
There's
I've been
two
taught.
types of people in the world. There's
Right.
people who leave it worse than they found it.
Right,
And there's
people
who
leave it
leave
better.
it better than they found it.
That's right. That's the third lesson my dad, that I hold dear to my heart, is my dad says, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. You lean into it. You lean into that challenge. And I've been taught that my whole life. So I don't give up. I tell people I'll never lose. Like, I made a decision a long time ago. I'll never lose.
Right.
Like, I'll never lose.
Right.
Everything is a win for me. I don't
Right.
care what I do. I don't care how it goes, because I have patience, because I have kindness,
Right.
because I have self, reflection. I have accountability. Like, I have all these things. I
Right.
will never lose. You'll
Right.
never see me lose.
Right.
So it's something that's like, that's been ingrained in me since before I can't even tell you when I first learned these things.
Man,
So
I'm so happy
a-
to find a person with just as much business savvy and acumen that I have. And I love and cherish
Nice.
that we both have similar goals
Yeah.
to run businesses,
Oh,
to
yeah.
not be an employee. You know what I mean? And not to shit on employees, but not to be
Wanting
a
your
lost
own.
employee.
Oh, yeah, wanting your own.
I cherish that. Some people can't step to the back. Some
Well-
people can't accept that.
And-
Some people
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want that.
Yeah, and let me speak to employment, like, because I know one thing that I feel about it is, I feel like there's a difference between being employed and being intentionally employed. And to me, when you're intentionally employed, you're here because you're going to learn something that you can apply to your life outside of that job. I've for a long time, I've always had like my own businesses, and then I've also worked for someone else. And there's not, when I learned that I can work a job, especially if it's something that is going to help me in my own business. And that's exactly, I agree with you with that whole idea of having that business acumen, where it's like, I treat my jobs
Yeah.
like school,
Yeah.
like where I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and get this degree and this experience right here, and then I'm going to apply it to what I'm doing. I do that. Like, if I learn something at my job, I did it with Do Work Media. When it came to like we did an audiobook. I learned something and learned some skills,
Yeah.
got better at some skills, sharpened some skills. And it helped me to be able to execute something for my own business. It's intentional employment, and I'm going to get that bag, and I'm going to make more bags. Like, I'm going to go do all of that.
I love it, man.
You
I
know,
love it.
Chris says always make it better. That's a fact.
I love
That's
it.
a fact. That's a fact. Oh man, good stuff. It's a good day. It's a good day for sure.
Well, it's a great stream.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Real dope. Real
A
good
great
idea.
stream.
Real good idea.
A great stream.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to be
This
around
is
people
a
who support me
legendary
for it.
stream. This is a legendary stream. That ass serious.
This is what
bro.
legends are made of right here.
Right.
This
Every
is what
day.
legends are made of right
Right.
here. I
For a
can't.
fact.
What else could I ask for? You know, big ups to my friend Bray Richardson. We had an awesome time earlier. That is an amazing friend in my life. You know, I can't think about my 20s, I should say, and not think about her, or just think about, you know, the people in my circle and not think about her. You know, like these are people who said we need to celebrate you today, you know, and they know me. They know me
Right.
well. They know me that, you know,
Right.
they know I'm an in-person person. They know that I'm somebody who is like, I need to hear your voice. I need to, you know, and I appreciate that for sure. You know, I appreciate it. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So many people stop learning. Oh, Chris, you're right. You're right. Chris says you are so ahead. Oh, that's that's dope. Thank you. Yeah, no, people, they stop learning. They get to a job, they feel bad. They feel oppressed. They feel all these other kinds of things, and it's like, you know, leverage it. You know, learn if you're learning something, leverage it to what you will do in the future, or what you're doing with your own businesses or whatever it may be. Like, leverage that. You got to do it. Oh man, hey Mecca, I really appreciate it. Mecca
I
got me
appreciate
this
you
dope
too,
cake.
Vaughn. Best stream I have all year.
Mecca has given me many amazing gifts over the years rather.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time Mecca got me a PlayStation 3. Holy God. Like a, you know, more
That-
recent one or whatever.
Has it been that long?
Was it a 4? Was it PS4?
Yeah, it's a PS4, babe.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Oh,
I was
man.
about to say. Yeah.
There's so many versions of the PlayStation
Wait,
3 though.
I didn't get you the PS5.
No. Well,
I'm
but I didn't
slipping,
ask.
man. I'm
No, but I
slipping.
didn't ask. Yeah, PS4. I didn't.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask for a PS5. There's
Yeah,
a
right,
there's a
right,
reason
right.
for that. I kind of
Right,
you know,
I'm slipping.
that's just the way
anyway.
that I am. You know,
I'm
that's just the
slipping.
way that I am.
Get you a free one.
But but I
Take
appreciate it so
advantage.
much. You know, and just like I mentioned that because I say, you know, that was something that you knew that because of my personality, that's what I wanted to do. So like here we are doing a stream. Like that's what I would want to do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what
yeah. I
wanted to do.
remember. We were in here when I bought it, and I brought it back in here.
Oh, I was surprised. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is
You were engineering.
It's a
We're just
different
the
level.
messengers episode.
I was like, this dude different.
Yeah.
Boy, he different. Yeah, no, I appreciate it so much. But thank you so much. I think we're getting to the end of this stream.
No, Vaughn, you deserve it, man.
Thank
You
you.
deserve it, man. We went through the waves early, you know.
Oh, yeah. Woo, woo. You ain't lying about that, my friend. You're not lying about that. Thank you to everybody who came through in the stream. I really appreciate it. Once again, streaming live from New Work Media. Make sure that you're following us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure that you are seeing what we got going on. Ginger Ale Flavor. That's right. The channel that you're watching right now. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all of it. Ginger Ale Flavor. More content to come. Very excited about that. Very excited to return to the sticks. I am so hyped and charged about that. But thank you so much for everybody who came through. Chris, thank you so much for the interaction, the conversation. Quan G, Shanna, AJ, Sarah, thank you so much for coming through. Mac of all streams, always showing me love.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
We
Or
watched
Mac
your
of all
sh-
games, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we watched your shit earlier today.
Oh man, that dude, solid individual. If you're on Twitch, make sure that you follow that man. If you're on Instagram, Mac of all games, make sure you check him out. Wolf God, thank you so much. Champs Podcast, thank you. Carolina King 843, I greatly appreciate it.
Our daughter,
Our Dada, thank you so much. Y'all are greatly appreciated.
Seth G, Drew Dash, Toon.
All
Devin.
them boys. All them boys for
Yep.
sure. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
all the
Devin,
birthday wishes
Tunde.
from everybody,
Yes.
families.
Yeah. Big ups, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, and thank you, Mom and Dad, for deciding to have me.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, because without you, my God,
yeah,
none of this would happen.
yeah. All of this is a dream you once had.
Right, exactly. And here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. So, once again, y'all have a good night. You know, we're parents now. So, you know, the baby has been asleep for a while. Wow, blessings. Okay. But I promise you he's going to be up soon. So, with that being said, thank you so much. It's VP here. Emeka Swain in the building. Until next time, Y'all be easy, all right?